Hi, this is our November launch team call, and I'm so excited. I want to see your faces as long as you have clothes on. I don't care if you're eating. I can see Ashley shopping. I just want to see your faces and connect. I just want to put a name to a face, and I also just vibe better if I can, see you shaking your head like this or, looking like a deer in headlights, all of the things. So tell me in the comments where you are, where you live. I know Ashley is in St. George, so she doesn't live there, but right where you are from, where you currently live. So then that way we can see if there are people in your area, connect with you guys, all that good stuff. So just drop it in the chat. If this is your first Zoom call and you are on your phone, if you just click on the bottom, you can click participants. And then from participants, you can click chat and then you can put it there. Also, there's an option for you to unmute and mute and show your video or hide your video. And if you hide your video, it just shows either your picture if you have it uploaded or your name in black, but we like to see your faces. And also if you're on your phone, you can slide to the right and you can see everybody else who's on here with us. So the other incentive, you guys, is since I'm recording this and I'm uploading it on YouTube, if you don't show your picture, if you don't show your face, then it doesn't even show that you're on the call. So nobody would ever even know that you were here. So that's an incentive to show your face, right? Okay, so we've got Utah, Colorado, South Carolina, which I'm headed there on Wednesday, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to the Rachel Hollis Business Conference next week. So I'm going to totally learn so much. And that's going to seriously take us to the next level. I am so excited. We've got Minnesota, Virginia, Wyoming. I love it. Okay, so you guys, what I need from you right now, because like I said, I want to keep this to about 30 minutes and I'm a talker, so I'm going to really try and keep it focused and reined in. But what I need for you guys to do right now is to get something to take notes on, okay? Because you're not going to remember all this stuff at the end of the call, because I'm going to give you guys a lot of good stuff that's happening, okay? And I want to make sure that you know where it is, you know where to find it, you know what to do to hit where you want to be come November 30th. Because there's 30 days in November, I believe, not 31, November 30th. Okay, so, we got Texas in the house and Florida. I missed those ones. Okay, so what I want you to do is in the chat, tell me where you want to be on November 30th. What's either your rank or your volume, or how much money do you want to have made, or how many people do you want to help? Whether it's an income goal, a rank goal, or just a personal goal. Okay, I want to know in the comments. So I see ruby, diamond, emerald, triple, emerald, diamond, ruby, diamond, diamond, ruby. Love it. Okay, and some of you guys are brand new, and so you don't even know what these are, which is fine because we're going to teach you. I'm going to show you where to find it all. Some of you guys are writing stuff in there. Maybe it's because it's the first word that came to your mind, but you have no idea how to hit it, but you're like, I think this is the next step, so that's where I'm going, which is great. And then some of you guys know exactly what it's going to take for you to hit your goal, but it's a big goal. And you're so worried about the how, and how are you going to bring in that much volume and that many distributors, and how are you going to be a leader and all those things. And I'm going to tell you guys, you don't have to worry about the how. All you have to do is our daily 6. Now, I've been in the business for almost 5 years. Okay, December 31st is my 5-year anniversary, so that's just kind of crazy. And I can tell you how I've completed my steps to success every single day is doing my daily 6. That's it. Every single day, I do personal development. I post, I message, I add friends, I use my products, and I show up to a call. Whether it's our team call or whether it's somebody else's call, every single day, that's what I do. Some days, all that stuff takes me an hour, and that's all I can do. But I make sure I get it all done in that hour. Other days, I've got all day long, I can work for hours and hours, and some days I work 8 hours. Some days I work from sun up to sundown. I'm literally in my office. It just depends what I want and what I need to do. And so this business is your business, but for you to get to where you want to be at the end of the month, doing your daily 6 is going to do it for you. Okay, I promise you that. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the resources that we have available being on this team. Now, no other team has this. You guys, my best ideas come in the shower, and I shower almost once a day. And so like every day I'm almost getting new ideas, which is really special. Okay. So I'm going to just share my screen with you, and I want you guys to write this stuff down. I know that some of you guys have heard this 100 times, and guess what? We're going to keep doing it 100 times because this business is simple, and we've got to always remember the basics. Okay. And then this is going to be great for our new people to see how our resources work. So I'm going to just go ahead and share my screen. And I just went to Facebook, and it looks a little bit different on my computer than it does on your phone. Okay, but all of this stuff is there on your phone. You just have to find it. So when you first go to the PAC training, it'll just pull up the discussion section. Okay, so right here I'm in discussion, or you can manually click discussion. And what discussion is it has my announcement and my pin post up first. Okay, so the first thing when people see when they join this group is welcome to the PAC. This training will teach you the basics of the business and provide you with the tools to help you reach your goals and find success with it works. Click units and start with unit 1. So it's just kind of like, here's what you do. Okay. And then the second post is our announcement post. And this is all of your resources in one spot. So if you're trying to find a link to something and you can't find it, or you don't know like when our calls are or stuff, I'm going to update this. And I'm going to put all of it in the comments so that way you guys can easily find what you're looking for. Okay. And if you guys have questions as I'm going through this, will you just drop them in the chat? And then like Kelly Jo and Sarah and Carrie Ann, you guys who have been in for a while, like you guys can just kind of like man the chat and answer people's questions as I'm going. That would be awesome. Okay. So this is the pin post. Right here is the first announcement. And then this is the first pin post. That way it's really easy to find. It's always at the top. And then if you scroll through here, this is going to be in order of who commented on what last. So it is in no particular order. It's just as somebody commented. So like Kelly Jo posted on this 4 hours ago. So that's why it's bumped to the top. Somebody commented on this one day ago. So that's why it's bumped to the top. And so if anybody comments on stuff, then it just bumps it to the top of this discussion. So that can be a little bit confusing. So what you guys want to do is you want to click on units. And when you click on units, you're going to easily see unit 1 is the basics. Unit 2 is your daily 6, which is what I was talking about. Unit 3 is your weekly breakdown. So if you're having a hard time being consistent and doing your 6 list every single day, if you just do week 1 for the 7 days straight, week 2 for the 7 days straight, week 3 for the 7 days straight, week 4 for the 7 days straight. Like I'm trying to set you guys up for success of knowing exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it. So that's what unit 3 is, the weekly breakdown. Unit 4 is how-tos. So just kind of like more information. And as I get asked questions, I try and make videos or try and make slides. So if you ever have a question like, how do I redeem my shopping spree and product rewards? You can just click here and there's a video that teaches you how. How do you go Ruby? So some of you guys wrote Ruby in the comments, that's what you want to be, is Ruby. So you would definitely want to check out this slide right here. And then if you don't know how to chart, here's a video on how to chart. If you don't know how to go diamond, here's a guide to go diamond. So I've just kind of like tips to going live on Facebook, creating your 5 pillars. I've just kind of created some question answers here in unit 4. And then unit 5 is gold. I'm so excited about this. We just created it about a month ago. But it's scripts for everything. So scripts for potential loyal customers, scripts for potential distributors. If you signed a new distributor, what are scripts that you need to say to send to them? Responding to objections. You guys have all heard, I don't have money, I don't have time. Let me ask my husband, I will when I get paid. Like all those objections, here are scripts for responding to every single one of them. How to update your customer orders. Like just everything that we can possibly think of that you need a script for is in this unit 5. So if you're just like, I don't know what to send, then check this unit and you're going to be able to find it. Okay. So these are the units that we have. Like I said, there are 5 units. They're all just listed here. So if you click units, you can easily find which one you need there. Okay. The other thing that I want you guys to use on here is the albums. And we are going to be adding more to this as time goes on. But if you just click album, or if you click photos and then up at the top, switch it to albums. We have these product information. So if you need stuff to send to customers, as far as like what's Keto Coffee and what's in it, if you just click this product information, you'll find the Keto Coffee product info sheet that you can just save to your phone and send it to your customer. Okay, now most of these have my Bitmoji and have my website on them. So we're in the process of creating new ones that don't have that stuff on it that you guys can customize to make your own. So it's gonna have like white space on the side that you can put your website and put your own little pictures on there just to kind of customize it to be you. Survival pack stories. So if you want to make these survival packs and make product cash, we've kind of collected some stories in there. If you want to do your own power hour, there's some templates. Facebook or Instagram stories. So if you just want some stories that you can just save to your phone and just like quickly put up on your Instagram that are already created for you, that are beautiful pictures, then you can just go ahead and click there. There's team reviews. So if you want to like do a review Saturday or a review Thursday, you could pick a picture from here and like post it, every certain day of the week, or to like share with people, like, here's what Shadette said about our mocha coffee, and you can see her review right there. And then starter posts to make. So here are 48 photos. If you don't know what to post, you can take one of these photos, and some of them have comments below so that way you can just copy and paste what it says if you need a starter post. Otherwise, you might have to create your own words to go along with it. But I've just started collecting nice looking pictures of every product. So then that way, if you don't have the product at home, but you want to post about it, you can still find it in there. Okay. So this is our pack training. Like I said, I hope you guys are taking notes, but what you need to use in here is the units, announcements, and then the photo albums. Okay, everything is so simple in here for you to use, and I'm using it, or I created this to help you guys be self-learners. Okay, if you constantly are asking everyone what to do and you're not looking for the information yourself, I taught high school math, and if I gave people the answer or did the problem for them, they never learned it. But if I told them step by step what to do and they actually wrote it, then they were able to do it on their own a lot easier. And so I want you guys to use this and see if you can find the information yourself. Okay. So are there any questions? Anything that anyone wants to add about the pack training? Do you love it? Is there something we can do to make it better? Let me hear from like one or two people. Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay. I just wanted to say that the weekly breakdown that you did, I was never really consistent, so it helped me a lot when I wasn't consistent in posting and like doing my daily 6 and all that. So I really like that one a lot.
Thank you for saying that, because I wondered if people were using that. And you guys, just like Kelly Jo said, it's nice to have quality training for new distributors. That's why we created this, because some of you guys are brand new and you're like, well, I don't know what to do when I sign a distributor. But if we can like streamline our training and everyone's on the same page, then like it doesn't matter if you just joined yesterday, like your new distributor has just as much success at being good at this business as you do, as Kelly Jo does, like as anybody does, because this is all we do and it's all here for them. So that's why this was created, to help set you guys up for success with your new distributor, so you don't have to figure it out on your own. Now, does that mean you have to use this and this is all you can do? Absolutely not. Okay. If it's not a good fit for your distributor, or your distributor you signed doesn't even have Facebook, right? Like, then maybe you just have to take the pieces that you feel are important, add in your own, and train your distributor that way. Okay. So thumbs up if we're good. Love it. Okay. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is our Run with the Pack chat. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen again. Look at how prepared I am, you guys. I got everything set up in Windows just for you guys, okay? So our Run with the Pack chat, you guys, every single day we have a poll. So Sarah just created our poll for Saturday. And these are our daily 6. Like I talked about, the only thing that I did to get to where I am is my daily 6 every single day. So I love this, personal development, okay? That means that you are doing something to get your mind right. Engage with your network. That's liking, commenting, engaging with your friends and building relationships. Add friends, message potential loyal customers and distributors, post 3 to 5 times, book in the photo albums in the pack training. So she's giving us a little extra thing. Listen to Sherilyn Akala, you guys. And then the other thing that we need to make sure that we're doing on a daily basis is what's not on here, using our products daily. Okay, because we can't say, hey, buy from us if we're never using our products, right? It's a lot easier to sell stuff that you're using and people are going to buy what they see you using. If you can agree to that, drop a 1 in the comments. If somebody ordered because they saw you using something multiple or consistently, it's true. Like, people order from you because of what you're using. Okay. So that's what this daily 6 list is. It's just a way for you to hold yourself accountable. So when you finish it, only when you finish it, you guys, then you'll check it off here. You'll just click, 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 click. Somebody's unmuted. I don't know how to do it from here. Okay. Okay, the other thing that is in here is if there's ever any calls or if you have something that's going to help the whole team. Okay, so like I signed a loyal customer today and I thought you guys should know how I turned a I might want it into a I want it, you know? And so I just kind of shared my scripts in there. And I know sometimes when other people sign customers, they'll do a quick voice message and they'll tell you how they did it. And so it's just a way to help you be able to duplicate what we're doing. If there's calls that are going on that we're invited to from other teams, I'll post them in here. And then we are doing a boom challenge this month, just like we did last month. So every time you sign a customer or a distributor, okay, this is for new enrollments only, okay, not for API orders, not for extra orders. This is only for new enrollments. You're going to write boom number, whatever it is, and then write whether it's a loyal customer. And if it's a loyal customer, tell us the BV. If it's a distributor, then you'll just write BT. Okay, so we're at boom 1. You guys are rocking it today. Boom 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're at 8 right now. And so like Hayden, Heidi, don't worry about it right now, but from now on, just put your volume because we're going to be doing a little activity with that this month. Okay, so that's what this run with the pack cut is. Now, we don't want this to be filled with a whole bunch of like extra stuff. Okay, so if you want to show someone that you love them or that you hear what they did or you agree with it, all you need to do is just press and hold on the message and either give it a thumbs up, heart eyes, or a heart or whatever. You know, if it's wrong, sometimes I'll like, if someone's like, does that mean it's at 7 p.m. my time? I'll do like thumbs down. No, it's not at 7 p.m. your time, you know, or, you know, just to say yes or no to people. That's what we use the emojis for instead of, because if every single one of you guys were responding like, yes, I'll be there, or I can't make it because of this or that, you know, like it would just be a hot mess of a chat. So we only want this to be for income producing activities and our daily polls, and then keeping track of our booms. Does that make sense to everyone? If you guys have questions, I recommend going to either your own personal group chats with your upline, asking your upline. But if nobody gets back to you and you can't find the answer, then it's perfectly fine for you to post it in here and somebody can get back to you with it. Okay, so these are good for questions, but if you haven't found the answer on your own first. Go ahead, Kelly Jo.
I just wanted to share, sometimes we share, like we listen to personal development and it's bomb and we loved it and we're fired up about it. But one thing I found that's so much better is when somebody posts something like that, give us a direction. Like say, this is what I got from this video and I'm going to challenge. I've really been trying to say like, who's going to do this with me, or who's going to go live with me, or who's going to post a party with me. So like, give us some buy-in of like, why would I even want to listen to that video? Why would I want to tune into that podcast? Like, what am I going to get out of it? Just give a little blurb. You don't have to write like a paragraph on it, you know, just say like, if you're struggling with objections, this is great. And who's willing to try one of these different ways to combat objections today? Show me a heart. And then people can like heart it, you know, and then you can see like, oh, okay, people are doing this with me. And maybe you can personal message them and say like, which one are you going to use? You know? So when you're posting those videos and stuff, just make sure you're giving us somebody direction and then kind of make a, what are you going to do with it?
And I want to talk, I'm glad that you mentioned that. Okay. So like, here's Hayden. Okay. And you guys, if all of us are sharing videos, like we're not doing work. We're watching too many videos. We're challenging too many people. So like, I only want you guys, like if you're watching, like you guys should all be watching videos on a daily basis, but watching them for what you need, and then share them out to your team individually for what they need. Okay. And then if it's really good and you think that other people could benefit, then absolutely share it in the chat. And like Hayden wrote here, it's only 10 minutes long. Hold down a heart when you listen to it. If you struggle with feeling uncomfortable, sometimes in this business, listen to this. And I don't even care if you leave this part down, hold down a heart. Like just say like, if you're struggling with this, this is what it can help you do. And then the people who need that will watch it, you know, and like you don't have to feel obligated to watch every single video in here. And I don't want every single person posting a ton of videos because then we're going to lose everything. But if it's something really good, then absolutely please share it. But we can't have them like every single day because that's not the purpose of the chat too. Okay. So, but it is the purpose of the chat, but it's not the purpose of the chat. I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying, right? Okay. So we have this run with the pack chat, and then we have the boom. Okay. And what we're going to do for the boom this time, and I'm so excited for this, is, and thank you, Kelly Jo, we're bringing the boom this month. Okay. So I'm going to post this in the announcement section so that way you guys can find it. But every 20 enrollments, whether it's a loyal customer distributor, we're going to do a drawing that you can win free products. Okay. Kelly Jo's got a stash. So what we're going to do is when we hit 20, Kelly Jo will do a random number generator, 1 through 20. Whatever boom you had, whoever wins that number will get the price for that section. Okay? And then Kelly Jo will message with probably like a picture and say, what do you want? And either you'll just get to like create your own little snag bag or however she wants to do it. Okay. And then we'll do 21 through 40. And anyone who, signed during those 21 through 40 booms, same thing, Kelly Jo will send you a message and you'll get to pick a product from her stash. So if you're excited about this, drop a 2 or send me some fire. Because last month we did the boom, and what did we end with? 117. I need to go back up and look. And today we're already on 8. Like, we are fire. I'm so excited about this. And so this is Bring the Boom. Like I said, I'll drop it in the announcement section in that comment. So then that way we can just remember that this is something that we have and that we're doing. And it's just for our team. And so I'm really, really excited about that. Okay. So Bring the Boom. And then that brings me to the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about. So is there any questions on the pack chat? Let me go ahead and stop my share for a second. And like I said, you guys got to man the chats for me because I can't do both. I can't multitask like that. It ended at 126. Yes, I'm going to write that down. Okay. Cause we're going to beat it. Anybody have any questions about the run with the pack chat? Any advice or suggestions that could make it better? Or concerns? Okay, I want to hear from one person who I haven't heard from yet. What do you like about it? Does it help you? Who's going to be brave and unmute?
I'll unmute. Oh, somebody else did. Go ahead, carry on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, what if we put in the pack training, excuse me, like a personal development post, and people can direct their videos and such to that post. That way, we'll keep the chat cleaner, if that makes sense. I know it's easier for people to see on the chat, but then it's harder to find things.
So I love that. And there is a post in the pack training that has that. I think it is in unit 4 at the very bottom. It says business building videos. And so in there, I have a list of videos. It's like, if you need help with host posts, if you need help with upselling, if you need help with this, if you need help with that. And so there is a post in there. And I think there's like 15 or more videos there. But I think that would be great to have other people start adding it. But that just has to be a place that you guys go check if you need something and you don't know where to find the video. You're just like, oh my gosh, I'm really struggling with this right now. Like, go check that slide and read through them and find which one you need. So I'm glad that you mentioned that, Carrie Ann, because it is there, but I don't think that anybody knows about it because we really got to search that pack training for everything. Okay. Alyssa loves seeing the booms. I agree. Like today I was like, man, y'all, we're on fire. And I know sometimes we feel like, oh, it's just a slow month. But like when we see other people booming, then it just makes it better. And you guys show each other some love. You know, when I look on here and like who was the last one? Hayden signed a loyal customer and there's only 4 hearts on it. Y'all show her some love, right? Like signing customer on the first day of the month, that's awesome. So just press and hold on that and like, you know, like let's just support each other and love on each other like that. Okay. I totally agree, Stephanie. The support's amazing. It just makes you feel good.
I was going to say too, with the pack, well, with all of it, you guys, and so many of us are working people, right? And moms, we're busy and we have lives. And I love that I can still train distributors and I can still be a good leader and I can know that my people are getting everything they need to know. Like, even if it's between the hours of 8 and 4 and I'm not 100% like able to be like right there holding their hand through stuff. And I love that it creates independence where we're not holding everybody's hands. Like the leadership that we are creating with using these systems right now is Like every day I'm like, how is this happening? Like, what is going on? It's like mind blowing. And so if you're not using all these tools, make sure you are. And then don't ever let yourself be fearful of signing new people and bringing them in, because they will be taken care of. Like no matter what, they will be taken care of. So I am so thankful for everything that we have. It's amazing.
Yes. Okay. So we talked about the pack chat. We talked about the boom. So talking about the boom with loyal customers and distributors, you guys, we have a loyal customer page. And just like with our pack training, it's meant to keep distributor retention, teach people what they need to know. Same thing with our loyal customer page. And so our loyal customer page, and if you're not part of this, then you need to reach out to the person who enrolled you, or you can send me a message and I can add you to it. But it's just called It Works Customers for Life. And shout out to Katie Kokowski, Brandy, and Ashley France for taking on this, because it was not good when I was trying to do it all myself. And so they've just really taken it upon themselves. And every month they have a pack up here that's like our featured pack, which is the pin post, just like in our pack training. And then like today, or October 26th, we're so excited to have all our new customers here. Please comment where you're from and your health goals. Distributors, please welcome your newest members. So it's a place for you to like welcome your people. And like Candace, Heidi added Candace and Mackenzie, and they're not added yet because they haven't accepted it. And so sometimes I'll just send them a message and be like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I invited you to this page. This is where, you know, you're going to be the first to know about our new products and promotions that are going on. And, you know, you'll be able to learn more about different products that we offer. Okay. And then every Friday, Katie posts some kind of workout or recipe. I'm loving this. She's doing a phenomenal job. And then people are just commenting, like we're getting engagement, which we never had before. Every Thursday, they're sharing one of our stories. And so let's make sure that you get your story in, so that way you can be featured on a Thursday post. On Wednesday, she posts the win for the week. And, you know, you like, look at how awesome our customers are commenting, you know, and this is my customer. I didn't even see this. And so thank you, Ashley, for responding to her, because I didn't get a notification, because I didn't, you know. And so it's just an amazing flash sale watch party that me and Kelly Jo did for our, you know, they're just sharing amazing stuff. Like this is Hayden, like this is our people in here. And so we want you guys to be a part of this group. We want you guys to add your customers. So as you're booming these loyal customers and distributors, make sure that you're adding them to this group, and then you're letting them know what it is. Okay. And it's hard to let them know what it is if you don't know what it is. So this is what it is. Okay. And my 30 minutes is up and I'm almost done, I think, with my list. Okay. I didn't get to the exciting stuff. You guys have to just stay on. All right. It's Friday night. We don't have anything better to do. Because we're all adults and you just don't party when you turn adult. I don't know. Okay. So, any questions on the customer page? Like I said, they are rocking it. It's amazing. If you're not part of it, then let me know. Okay, we're good. Thumbs up if we're good. You guys are taking notes. Like I said, this is a lot. I had to take notes because I couldn't remember it. Okay. All right. I love seeing the papers. Okay. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is host to post. Okay. So host to post, y'all, we want to be massive enrollers. Okay. We want to sign the customers. We want to sign the distributors. We want to hit those rank ups. We want to get to where we want to be. Right. Okay. Shake your head if you're right. Like if you're following me, like that's what we want. Okay. What I have learned is the only way to be a mass enroller is to mass contact as many people as you can. Okay. It's the only way. Okay, you got to find your number. If you message 100 people and you sign one customer and you want to be a mass enroller, then you better be messaging 1,000 people to sign your 10 people, right? Like that's crazy. Nobody has time for that. So that's why we do host to post. Okay, host to post is where you reach out to someone and you ask them to make a post for you about, hey, who wants longer hair? Hey, who wants to lose 20 pounds? Hey, who wants to make money from their phone? Hey, who drinks coffee? Like anything like that. They make a post. They tag you in it, and then guess what? All of their friends see it. Okay, maybe not all their friends. Maybe they have really bad Facebook algorithms and nobody sees it, which has happened before, but you're still asking them to host a post for you, okay? And so what's nice about that is, let's say you have 200 friends, which you better get that number up, right? Because you could go through 200 people in 2 days. But let's say you had 200 friends, and then you message those 200 friends, and you ask them to host a post for you, and then each one of those people hosts a post for you, and they all have 200 friends. Well, guess what? You just like infinity'd your market. Like I don't even know what the math is. Okay. But you just like grew your market exponentially. Right. And the beauty of this is every single person that comments on your post is a potential customer distributor because they wanted longer hair. They drank coffee. They wanted to make money, right? They wanted to lose weight. And so you just cut your having to find the yes completely down to zero because all these people that commented are yeses, right? You just have to bring the value. You just have to create the relationship, and every single one of them will sign up with you. And so thank you for doing the math, okay? But this is a big number, right? And so Kelly Jo wrote in the comments 40,000. So that's why she's got my back. But so you guys, like, host a post is huge. And so sometimes I'll just ask people like, hey, would you be willing to like make a post and tag me in it? I'm just trying to expand my network, see if there's people that could benefit from my products, benefit from what I do, whatever, right? Other times I'm like, hey, I'm doing $100 prize giveaway. If you're just willing to make a post and tag me in it, I'll get you in for an entry. So sometimes we do like money giveaways, okay? So let me share my screen again. In the Teamwork Equals Dreamwork page, Amber wrote, I want to do 5 winners at $100 for a host to post giveaway for December 1st. So that means anybody who you get to host a post from now till November 30th, you would put in her drawing. And so she says, if we can have enough contributors into the pot, that would be awesome to end this push for November. Venmo me if you want to contribute at ParkerWorks-INC. $1 or even $5 will help. And so if you guys want to have this incentive for a giveaway, okay, this is in the Teamwork Equals Dreamwork page. I'll just write me, okay, so that way it'll just bump it up to the top of the Teamwork page. So you guys can see it there. If you're not part of this page, same thing, let me know or let your upline know and we can get you added. But you're just gonna Venmo her like $5, $10, and then you can put all of your host to posts into her $100 drawing. Because I don't know about you, but I don't just have extra hundreds of dollars to give away, but I could contribute $5 or $10 for a bigger pot for a giveaway and use it for my advantage in working my business. Now, there are people who will tell me, I don't have $5. I don't have $10 to do that. Well, by you not creating that $5 or $10, how many customers and distributors are you going to miss out on? Okay, can you sell a wrap? Can you sell some keto coffee? Can you sell some shoes that don't fit anymore? An outfit that you don't love? Like, can you sell something to create the money? Because by you not having it or not creating it and just saying, oh, well, I'll wait till the 15th till payday. Well, then you just lost 15 days that you could be growing your business. And so I feel like a lot of times we say, well, I don't have this. Instead, let's create it. So then that way you can take advantage of everything that you possibly could. Does that make sense? So this is an option for you if you want it. If you don't, that's fine. But if you want to be a mass enroller, host to post is where it's at. Like I said, sometimes I offer stuff, sometimes I don't. You could make your own prize pack and say, hey, I'm giving away a prize pack of samples because maybe you've got some sample stuff that you can give away. All I ask is that you make a post and tag me in it. Okay, so you guys can do whatever you want with that, but I just wanted to put it out there. And then she'll make a post and you'll just comment all of the people in the comments, like by number, and that's how we keep track of them. Okay, any questions on host to post? Some of you guys are brand new, but any questions that we want to go over before I move on to the next thing? Who has a story from host to post that they want to share?
I do. I have lots of stories. I have lots of stories from host to post, but I signed 48 customers in 1 month from host to post once. That was pretty cool. I'm going to beat it this month though. But I want to shout out my brand new distributor is on, and I'm so excited that she's here, Miss Terry. So I signed Terry last night at 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, you guys, because I was up working until the very last minute of the night. But she commented on a host to post, and I messaged her, and she signed up right then and there. And she had been praying for something to come into her life, and she saw her friend's posts, and that was that. So super amazing. So like it brings me to tears because it's super amazing. But my other side of that story is like Samara commented on a host of posts, And then it was months later that she joined. Like she didn't, maybe not months. Well, I think it was months later that she followed me and didn't join, but I stayed consistent and I continued to work, and she followed my story. And eventually my story spoke to her and it was her time and she joined. And so Host to Post people don't always sign right on the spot. Sometimes they do, but it's so important to add them as friends and then continue to build that relationship, and they will follow you. And sometimes it's even a year later. I just had a lady message me about ThermoFight X. Okay, I'm ready. And it was almost a year ago that I messaged her. And so, it's an amazing way to build your market and to find the best people in the world.
And Carrie just said that she's a distributor that I signed. She signed 4 months after Host to Post. So when people are commenting, you're adding them as friends. They're watching you. And then when the time is right, then they join. And, yes, some join right away. Most don't, because you have to build that value. You have to build that relationship. But there are people who are praying for this. Literally, they're drowning in debt in their health, and they're praying for something. And we have to reach as many people as we can. And Host to Post is a great way to do it. So if you need training on that, go to YouTube, type in Host a Post, and there are videos and videos and videos to give you tips, tricks, and advice to make it really, really successful. Okay. So yes, that's how Stephanie joined, you guys. And Host to Post has been around. I think we've been using it for about the last 2 years. And so you just have to find your niche. You have to find your system to using it. And then once you find it, it's okay. But it is overwhelming at first. 100%. It's overwhelming for every single person at first. So you just have to keep pushing through, and eventually it'll become easy. Okay. You guys, I'm sorry. We have so much to talk about, but I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Okay. I love it. Okay. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm so excited. We did Power Half Hours from January to August. And then they just kind of got what's the word? Monotonous. We were just going into routine, and it wasn't working anymore. So we got rid of them for September, and I think that was a good choice, but I'm so excited that we're going to bring them back. Okay. And it's going to look a little bit different. So let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see. We are doing them. So I'm going to post this once again in the announcement section. But Pack Power Half Hours are back. Okay. So it's only going to be 30 minutes of quick in and out work, what you need to do to sign customers and distributors. Okay. They're Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll have one at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and another one at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. It's Zoom room, this number, 979-856-6816. And then we're going to keep our Wednesday call, so that pack push that we do on Wednesdays, at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. So the Power Half Hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. The Wednesday call is Wednesday. And me and Kelly Jo are going to do them. We might need subs every once in a while. So if you're willing to be a sub, just drop the word sub in the comments, and Kelly Jo, will you write them down? But basically what we do on these is just part of the daily 6. We'll either listen to music or personal development. So that way we can check that off. Maybe a YouTube video, something that we need to get better at. We'll be posting, we'll be messaging, adding friends, and just doing intentional work. Like me and Kelly Jo are mostly going to be the ones that are hosting them. And, Kelly Jo's a double diamond. I'm a triple diamond. We're pretty high up in the company, and we know what works. We've been in long enough. And so we're going to give you guys the tools that you need. And so if you guys can, for us to do this, we have to shift our schedules. Okay. We have to change things around in our lives in order to be able to provide this for you guys. So we would hope in return that you guys would shift some things around in your lives and try and be on for 30 minutes. Now, if you can't, that's fine. You can do your own Power Half Hour when it's convenient for you. But, if you're not doing anything during one of these times, you can just hop on and listen, then do it, because it's going to help your business grow. That's the reason why we're doing them. Okay. And in the past, we had an outline of what we did, and there's no outline. Kelly Jo, you do what feels right. You do what the people on need. I'm going to do what feels right. I'm going to do what the people on need. We know what to do to help you guys. And so there's not a specific outline or scripts or anything. We're just going with the flow. And it might be hey, 30 minutes of work time, do your thing. I'm going to do my thing. If you have questions, let me know. It's just going to be a time we can all hop on Zoom and just work together, which is the best. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to drop that in the announcement sections. Our power half hours are back. It might go longer than 30 minutes, but the goal is just 30 minutes. Just get your work done. But if you're not doing anything, you want to keep hanging out and working with people that are on, then go for it. Okay. Okay, I think we got it all there. Okay, last thing, which I'm so excited for. This idea came in the shower. Also, my 5-year-old helped. Okay. Tell me how old your kids are. Drop it in the comments. So quick. Drop it in the comments. Tell me how old your kids are. Mine are 5 and 4, about to be 6 and 4. Okay, so you guys that have kids that are in kindergarten, or maybe you just live in a neighborhood that has kindergarten or above kids, have you ever had to sell cookie dough or magazines to help them earn a prize? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like butter braids, cookie dough, like all of those things, right, to earn prizes. You guys just earned your own catalog of prizes that you get to earn this month. Great idea, right? Okay, so here's how it works. I don't know, but I'll go get your pads. I'm in the middle of something really exciting. Gosh. Okay, I almost clicked end meeting instead of share screen. Okay, so this is going in the announcement section. Here is your prize catalog. Boom, November prize sheet. Okay, you guys are gonna earn volume this month because that's what you get paid on. So that's what you're gonna do. So you're gonna earn volume. Okay, you earn volume on your own orders. You're not doing this as a team. You're doing this individually. Okay, so if you pull in 500 BV on your own, okay, this comes from your customers that are reoccurring. So if you sign customers and you move them anywhere in your organization, they are your customers. It counts for your volume. But you do not get to count your downlines customers. Okay, so this is only your customers. If they're reoccurring orders, if you get new customer orders, and if you get some customer reorders, so some API orders, okay? This also counts for your own personal orders. So if you run an 80 BV auto shipment, that 80 BV counts towards your API or your recurring order. Okay, when this new product launches, when you order that new product, that counts towards your BV. Even if you move the volume to someone in your team, that's your BV. Like you pulled that in. Okay, so every person that brings in 500 BV, Paige, I made it happen. Where are you? Let me find you on my screen. Zoom call with Jackie Deering. Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay, anybody who pulls in 500 BV, I messaged her. She said she was all for it. And so the Zoom call will be at the very beginning of December, either December 1st or December 2nd, for everybody who brings in 500 or more BV. Okay, you earn that prize. Now, these prizes, you guys, are stackable. So you're going to be able to earn more and more. So the second prize is you guys will get one of these books, and you can pick which book. So if you bring in 1,000 BV on your own, then you get to pick either, I love John Maxwell books, 3 things successful people do, how high will you climb, and how successful people leave. So you'll get to pick a book. Okay, when you bring in 1,500 BV, you get to accessorize with one of these. So you'll get the Zoom call, you'll get the book, and then you'll also get to pick one of these prizes. Every 500, basically, you're going to get a prize. Every 500 BV that you bring in. Okay, so you can pick the frother, you can pick this What the Fit towel, or you can pick these pin set. Okay, and then when you hit 2,000 BV that you personally bring in, you'll get a Reload t-shirt. Just tell me your size, I'll buy it and ship it to you. And then if you rank up, so you rank up in promotion, you go from distributor to executive, executive to Ruby, Ruby to Diamond, or Ruby to Emerald. Like if you rank up, then you can go ahead and pick one of these other John Maxwell video books on teamwork, success, leadership, relationships, or attitude, depending on what you feel like you need most. So I am so excited for this. I think it's something different that we've never done before, which is why in the Run with the Pack chat, we are like commenting our volumes. I think this is going to help us with upsell. I think it's going to help us getting customer reorders. I think it's going to help us with customer retention, okay, and keeping our customers ordering longer. So how we're going to keep track of it, Kelly Jo, do you have that up? Do you want to go through it?
I sure will. Okay, so let me get to it real quick. And you guys, I am going to make a video because if you've never used Google Sheets, okay, or like a spreadsheet on Word, it might seem a little bit scary, but I'm going to make a video and I'll go super slow on the video. So I'll make a separate video from this and I'll go slow and I'll talk you through it and I'll post it in the pack training with all of this so that you can watch it. Okay, so just know that this isn't the only time you'll ever see this, not seen. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and this is a Google Sheet, okay? So at the top right here, you can see this says Tamika. So this will be all the people that are under Tamika that are not on my team or Chelsea Douglas's team, okay? So everybody else that's not under me or Chelsea Douglas will be on this sheet. So right here we have order type and then how much volume it was. So reoccurring orders, that would be any customers that have ordered, like Tamika said, like customers you signed last month and then their order reruns, you get to count that because that's a customer you signed and then you brought in that volume again this month. You updated their order, brought in that volume. New LC orders, so that would be this, or an API order, so that would be an additional order that somebody made. So this is actually Tamika's volume that she's brought in already. She's already at 252. So she's halfway to earning her call to Jackie Deering because I know Tamika's holding herself accountable, and unless she brings 500, she's not going to the call, right? And so then at the bottom right here, I'll show you how to do this in just a second. But let's say this was Sarah's. I knew that Sarah was under Tamika, so I did this. She would fill in, say that she's had 45 volume. She would put that there. And then say that she got a new LC and that was 30 volume. She'd put that there. And look at how this total is updating for you. So you just have to look every day, see how much reoccurring came in, see how much volume you got from new loyal customers, and then those API orders. And this total is what you'll share out. Okay, and so when you want to add yours in, this is the main sheet. So when you first open it, it's going to open to Tamika. And you come down here to the bottom and you click this little plus sign that says add sheet. And I would just name it. I'd click on sheet 4 and I would name it Kelly Jo. And then this is the part that's kind of confusing. But again, there will be a video. I'll go back to this and I'm going to just copy it, paste it into mine, and then obviously delete these 3 numbers and add in my own. Okay, so like let's say reoccurring is 30, 30, and then 30 for API. And then I would just go in there and update it every day. Or whenever, I mean, maybe you don't do it every day, but I mean, you can because it'd be super exciting. So again, there's going to be one for everybody that's under Tamika. I have one that for everybody that is under Chelsea Douglas. And then I have everyone that is under me. All right. And again, there will be another video. But if you have any questions I can answer right now, you can drop them in the chat.
So Kelly Jo, sorry, this is confusing because we're just trying to figure it out right now. My vision, and I don't know if this is possible, so tell me, but to have it all on one link and then have 3 sheets. And then on each sheet, could we put more than one of those copy pasted boxes on one sheet? So that way, like, we could have more than one person on one sheet. Does that make sense?
Yes, and yes. So that'll be less confusing. So there'll just be 3 sheets at the bottom, one named Tamika, one named Kelly Jo, one named Chelsea. And then you'll just have to, I'll copy and paste a whole bunch of them in, and you'll just choose one and write your name above it. And then that's where you start filling in your volume. So yes, I'm sorry. Tamika and I kind of had visions, and then they, yeah, obviously, but that'll be easy to fix. So there'll just be one sheet with everybody's things on there, and you'll just click on the bottom for whoever you're under. Okay.
So I posted the link in the comments. I don't know if that'll be the right one, but, or maybe we can just make that one the right one. And so all you'll have to do is go to the spreadsheet, click on my name, Kelly Jo's name, or Chelsea's name, which I don't see anyone on Chelsea's downline here. So it might just be me and you, which is fine. But we'll make that 3rd one just in case. And so then if you click on my name, Kelly Jo will copy and paste a whole bunch of those things. So just pick one of them and write your name above it. And I like that because that way we can see each other's. And I could be like, Jamie, you're so close. Like, you're doing awesome. Or you guys, we can use this for like shouting each other out. Like, I'm so excited. Sarah just earned, you know, her first incentive. You know, she gets to do a Zoom call with Jackie Deering, you know, and it's really going to help just create momentum and excitement around each other.
Is the Google Doc supposed to be private and you want us requesting him to get access to it?
No, I will open it up right now. So what you'll come in, and let's say that this is me. Okay. So you're on Tamika's team and your name is Sarah, and you come in here and you just type your name right here and then you'd add your volume. So we know that this is Sarah's. Okay. That one belongs to her. And then this one would be open. And I will change the settings right now. So this is new, you guys. So it's always a learning curve, but we'll figure it out and we'll get a system that is foolproof.
Are you guys excited about this? Like, is this cool or what? I'm like stoked about it. Like, I don't know about you guys. Like, I'm like excited about this. Like, it gets me fired up. And you guys, if you personally can bring in 2,000 volume, that's Ruby volume right there. And if you can do that, and you teach 2 people in your downline to do that, or 3 people in your downline to do that, now you're at emerald or diamond, right? Because diamond's 8,000 volume. So 2, 4, 6, 8,000 volume right there. You do it, you teach 3 people in your team to do it, and you're diamond. Like, I want to make this as simple as possible. And you guys, it just comes from doing the daily 6 every single day. Okay? So don't be overwhelmed about it. Just show up to work just like you normally would every single day. Okay. So, I'm so excited. It goes along with the booms. It goes along with the pack training. It goes along with our daily 6 or our, power hours. Like, it all is just here to help set you up for success. Okay. So moving forward, you guys, this month, I want to help you guys reach your goals, but I cannot do the work for you. Okay. There are going to be times where people are going to tell you no all day long. Okay. It happens to me often. I do not let it get me down. I do not let it get me discouraged, because I know that there are people that want our products. I just have to find them. Every single day I wake up and I tell myself affirmations. Everybody wants what I post about. So guess what? I make sure that my posts are intentional and that everyone's going to want it. I say people that I've messaged are messaging me back ready to sign up. And they absolutely do every single day. Okay. I have to put the good out there if I want to get the good back. And if you are sitting here saying that, like, I can't do this, nobody wants it, the products don't work, blah, 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 then that's exactly what you're going to get back. So mindset is everything. If you want Ruby this month, then go hard for Ruby and don't even look back or don't doubt yourself. God has a plan for every single one of us. And if you guys are willing to do the work, it will happen. But if you're making up excuses, if you have reasons why you can't do stuff, you guys, everybody has them. Every single person. The only way you get to where you want is by pushing through. I had a conversation with somebody earlier today, and life happened to her. And I said, this is your test. It's not like you don't get growth from an easy sailing life. You only get growth through hard times. That's the only way. At Green Carpet, they talked about the hilltops. Like, everyone wants to be on top of the hill. Everyone wants to be on top of the mountain. Guess what? The only way you get on top of the mountain is by going through the valley. So if you're going through the valley, get excited. It means you're on your way up. Don't sit there in your stink. Like, get to hiking. That's the only way you get to the top. It's not easy. He asked me how hard it was to pack out my elk this year. I was like, I don't say cuss words, but they were close, you guys. Like, it's not easy. Okay, you have to go through the bad to get to the good. So be grateful for your bad. Okay, and know what it takes to get you to where you're going. If your goal is Ruby, that means you and your team need to bring in write this down. If your goal is Ruby, that means you and your team need to bring in 70 volume every single day. Whether that's reoccurring orders, new orders, or API orders, you and your team bring in 70 volume every single day if you are a Ruby leader and you're getting your team to Ruby. Okay? If you want to be an Emerald leader, you and your team every single day are bringing in 200 volume. You are leading your pack. You are not going to bed until your volume shows 200 tonight if you're going to be an Emerald leader. Okay, you do all the work. You do everything it takes to hit that 200 volume. And if you fall short, you wake up the next day and you do the exact same thing all over again. Because the work that you do today will pay off tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. But you are the leader of your pack. It is your job to get yourself where you want to be. And you got to lead by example. If your goal is diamond by the end of this month, and some of y'all are eligible for a $10,000 diamond bonus, you guys, what would that do for you? That's going to pay out right before Christmas on December 15th. You're going to get an extra $1,000 on your paycheck. That will cover your Christmas and more. Okay, I got chills all up and down my body just now. You guys, if you want diamond, that is 300 volume every day this month. 300 volume. Are you willing to do what it takes to get there? There are millions and billions of people on this earth. So many have never even heard of It Works. How are you going to reach them? How are you going to touch them? How are you going to inspire them? That's what you guys get to decide. Okay? You got to work every single day if you want more. So Ruby, 70 volume. Emerald, 200. Emerald is 200. Diamond is 300. Okay? And if you fall short one day, it's okay. Okay? More orders are going to run the next day. Okay? We need to make sure we're taking care of our customers. I had a call today with all of my Ruby leaders, and we talked about this. So your Ruby leaders are going to be getting together with you and helping you update customer orders, take good care of them, get orders pushed back to earlier in the month so that way our volumes will run sooner. But we got to make sure we're taking care of our customers. We got to make sure that we're showing up to work every single day. And that's what I got for you guys tonight. So questions, comments, concerns, let's hear them all.
There were a couple of questions. This goals, the dates for this, all these challenges, like all the prizes, earning all that are from today until the 30th at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. So when the month ends. And then somebody asked about the Sunday calls. Are we still doing a Sunday call?
Yes, thank you. I did not put that on there, and I should have. So maybe I'll edit that photo before I put it up there. Yes, the Sunday calls, and we are going to try something new for the Sunday calls. We talked about this on last Wednesday. So what we're going to do for the Sunday calls, you guys, is everyone's going to watch the live stream on their own, from their own devices. And we're going to comment, and we're going to be loud, and we're going to like each other's comments and reply to each other's comments, and we're going to be loud on the corporate page. So what you guys do Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time is you go to Mark Pentecost page. Mark Pentecost is our CEO, and he goes live usually at like 9:05, like 9:10 sometimes, 9 o'clock if they're really on the ball. Okay, but they go live, and we just watch the live, and you just comment, you just engage, you just do what they ask you to do, or say, I'm so fired up, I'm so excited, like whatever. And then when we see people on our team, we're going to like their comments. We're going to be like, yeah, I'm excited too. I'm so excited you're going. And we're just going to like vibe off of each other during that family call. And then as soon as the family call comes, we're going to hop on Zoom. We're going to recap what they said. We're going to make sure that we've got our game plan for the week. And then those who want to stay on can do a power half hour. Those that want to hop off and get to bed, more than welcome to do that. But we're going to meet on after the family call on Sundays. And Kelly Joe put the link in the comments so you can follow him now. Okay, any other questions?
I wanted to share one more thing too. It just made me think of it when you were talking about the mountains and the valleys. Trent Shelton in his book, I can't think of the name of it right now. Trent Shelton is his name though. He talks about, I'm going to tell you a story. There was a girl, she was born to a perfect family in a perfect big house, and her life was perfect, and she got really good grades, and she graduated high school at the top of her class, and she graduated college, and she got married to the perfect husband, and she had the perfect life. Wasn't that a cool story? No. Like, none of us want to hear that. Like, it's super cool. I'm like, clap, yeah, good for you. Like, that's not realistic, right? And like, would you really read a novel about that? I wouldn't. I'd be like, that's not realistic. So just know that life happens to everyone. And the devil or whatever the bad juju in the universe, whatever you believe in, every time something good is going to happen, it's going to swoop down on you and it's going to try to stop whatever it is that you're trying to do. And so you have to realize that that's what's happening, and you have to say, I am not going to let this stop me. I am going. Like, whatever it is that you want, you cannot let anything or anybody stop you ever, because your story is going to be beautiful, and we're going to want to read it because there's going to be those ups and downs and hills and valleys and bad times and good times, and we're going to want to hear about it. So don't ever let the bad times stop you, or the good times, because sometimes when it's good, it's easy to be like, it's good. And then you're just like, it's good. But no, like, you have to keep pushing for whatever you want through the good, the bad, everything.
Yes, thank you for adding that. It's so important. And that's what people connect with you about. They're not going to connect with you because you're always winning. They're going to connect with you because of what you went through to get to you winning. Like, that's why people join you. So you guys, I'm so excited for this month. Thank you for being on this call tonight. Before we hop off, I want to hear from 2 people that I haven't heard from. What are you excited about?
Hi. You hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm excited to actually have a full month to do this, and I'm excited. This sounds like a great plan. I'm here from the beginning, and now I'm gonna end this with a bang. I swear it. I swear it. I'm so excited, and you guys make me so happy. Like, I've had kind of a rough day, if you can't tell, and thank you. Tonight was great. So much thanks to everybody, and it's nice to meet you all. Hi, I'm Sarah. Sarah Fern. Okay.
Thanks
Bye.
for being on, Sarah. Okay, one more person who wants to share.
I guess I'll share. I just want to say that I'm like honestly excited about everything in general because like my sister joined like 2 days ago, and the past 2 days she has spent like the whole day, and we've been being super productive, getting a lot of work done. And like in a day she had like 5 different potentials, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And so like now that we're going into a new month and like everything's just like, you know, starting over, it's going to be so much better because like she's got a whole month for me and her to like do this together, and it's so much more fun. And like it's making me realize how much of it I actually do have a good understanding of, because I'm actually like able to make it make sense for her. And like she's got a learning disability and she's got frontal lobe damage, so like trying to get things to make really good sense for her can sometimes be a task. And so like I'm just super excited about like this whole month. So
Good. I love it. And you guys, yeah, like run with your team, like stay in contact with each other. You don't just have to do our calls. You guys can like just love on your teams, run with them, share what's working for you with them, and just cheer each other on, help everyone earn these incentives, get them on the power half hours, get them on our team calls. And you guys, there's nothing that's going to stop us. And when I get back from Rachel Hollis next week, y'all better be ready for something. I don't even know what, but I was called to go to this somehow, some way. It fell into my lap. We made it happen. And I know that we're on the right path. So I love you all. Keep your eye on the PAC training tonight. We'll be uploading everything there. Get your name on the incentive for tracker Excel sheet. I don't know. We got to figure out a cool name for that. And I will see you guys on Sunday. I'll post the recording in the announcement section. So I would love it if you guys, take a quick snap picture. So then that way you guys can personal message your teammates who weren't on so they can watch this tomorrow. So then that way you can let them know what's going on. It's a whole lot easier if they can watch the call than you try and explain everything that I just explained in an hour and 7 minutes. So I apologize, but we made it and we're excited. Yeah. Okay, give me a thumbs up and then we're going to hop off. Okay, I love you guys.